What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Soup's UFC Preview. Boys, we got a fun one this weekend. I feel like the early prelims, and the main card are literally stacked head to toe. We're going to go over some of the best fights in the main card, maybe a couple on the early prelims and prelims too. As always, I'll give my sleeper fighter of the night. I'll give my predictions of what I think is going to happen this Saturday night live in Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena, UFC 310. Let's get after it, boys. All right, so for the first fight, opening up the main card, we have Nate Landwehr going against Doo Ho Choi. As many remember, Doo Ho Choi was in that epic battle with Cub Swanson that put himself in that mark in the Hall of Fame. Nate Landwehr is just a dog anywhere he fights. I do have this fight going to Nate Landwehr. I think Nate Landwehr is going to knock him out in the second round. I think Doo Ho Choi tries to find his range a little bit, and Nate's going to get in that pocket and just start unloading. Lock it in. Nate Landwehr via TKO, second round. Alrighty, guys, for the next fight, we have Kron Gracie going against Bryce Mitchell. This should be a grappler's delight. As many know, Kron Gracie, a member of the Gracie family, is known for his excellent jiu-jitsu, while Bryce Mitchell is also known as a jiu-jitsu guy. He is a very fun guy. He has an excellent personality. He considers himself one of those redneck guys that just likes to lift hay and fight for his country and be a good dude. So I do have Bryce Mitchell taking this one. I think Kron just does the butt scoot a little too much, and he's going to get taken out. I think I have Bryce Mitchell by rear naked choke. He's going to submit a Gracie. Bryce Mitchell by rear naked choke in round 2. Lock it in. All right, guys, so now we are on to the big boys. Cyril Gane versus Alexander Volkov. This should be an excellent fight. Alexander Volkov has just been on a tear lately. He's been really running through his opponents. Cyril Gane has only got 2 losses on his resume. One's against John Jones, one's against Francis Ngannou. So arguably 2 of the best heavyweights of all time. I see this fight going the distance, actually, and I am going to give it to Volkov. I think Volkov wins this fight by decision. I think that the clinch work, he's going to be able to keep him at range, but when he does get in there, he's going to eat him up with knees and elbows, and then I think he's going to be able to take him down. He's a lot taller. Cyril's a lot stronger, but yeah, lock it in. Alexander Volkov by decision, baby. All right, guys, and next we have the co-main event, what many people are calling the people's main event. Someone's O has got to go, baby. Shavkat Rakhmonov coming in at 18-0 versus Ian Machado Gary coming in at 15-0. A lot of people thought this fight would eventually happen, but for a strap, for a title, and the fact that it's a co-main event, we're still getting 5 rounds. Us fans are in for a treat. This fight has just like torn my brain for the last couple weeks since it got announced. I did not know how I thought it was going to go. I'm going to lock this in right now. Ian Machado Gary is going to win this fight by decision. I think he's going to fight an excellent fight, just like he did against Jeff Neal, just like he did against Neil Magny. I think that this is going to be a clinic. I think a lot of people expect Shavkat to go out there and strike well with him and grapple well, but Ian's just, he's too good. I think that there's not going to be any chance for him to get in. Lock it in, Ian Machado Gary by decision. All right, guys, here we go for the main event of the night. Alejandro Pantoja defends his flyweight belt against Kai Asakura coming from Rizin. He is the former champion over there. He is 14-2. He's an excellent, excellent fighter. I personally believe Alejandro Pantoja is the most underlooked, underrated champion in our sport. This guy is incredible, man. He's got a pace and a cardio that's unmatchable, but he also has excellent ground game, excellent striking. If you ask me, a win here will put him up there with a DJ type of conversation. I don't think he's really there yet, obviously. It's going to take a little bit more time. But the way he dominates, the Steve Erceg fight was pretty tough because I thought that could have went to Erceg too. But if you ask me, Erceg's up there as well. He's a great, great fighter. I think the lights are going to be a little bit too bright for Kai Asakura, and I have this one going to Alejandro Pantoja by decision. Lock it in. 5 rounds of dominance. All right, guys, and we have made it to my favorite segment of the show, my sleeper fighter of the night. This guy was a sleeper fighter for a little bit. I don't think he really is as much anymore, but I just love bringing him up. For anybody that doesn't know who this dude is, you need to go look him up. Brian Battle. This dude is an absolute animal. I've seen him in a couple different fights. He's the one that got banned from France by saying, you think I'm going to come in and get beat up by a French doula? He played the, N-word in Paris song as his walkout. It was incredible. And he's a fun personality, but this dude can fight, man. And I have him going out there and sparking him on Saturday night. So yeah, lock in Brian Battle by TKO in round 3. I think he weathers the storm for a little bit, and then he really goes out there and takes him out. So lock that in too. Brian Battle, sleeper fighter of the night, baby. All right, guys, that about does it. UFC 310 live this Saturday night at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. 10 p.m. Eastern time for the main card, 8 p.m. Eastern time for the prelims, and 6 p.m. Eastern time for the early prelims. I have to say, guys, we have Aljamain Sterling on that card, Anthony Smith, Dominic Reyes, the card is stacked, head to toe. Every card, early prelims, and main card are stacked. So tune in, guys. Let me know in the comments what your predictions are. Let me know how silly I am for saying that Pantoja is on the verge of being someone like DJ. I kind of already regret saying that, but I'm not going to take it back because that's how I feel. So, guys, let me know what you think. As always, I will see you guys at the motherfucking top, boy.